Wingstop just dropped a brand new flavor. It's called Mexican Street Spice. The internet's already talking about it, so let's see if it's worth it or if it's all hype. All right, today what we have is a 10-piece boneless, because it's $5 cheaper than the bone-in. We're gonna dive into these, see if they're worth it, if they're worth keeping around, how spicy they are, and just the overall taste. The flavor profile is supposed to be chili, garlic, cilantro, lime, and there's Parmesan cheese on these. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. With these, we've got a cup of ranch. We'll hit a couple with that. And it's a rare occasion that I get in this early on a drop. These just came out today. I've seen some people that were getting them early yesterday, but I got them when they officially dropped today. Sometimes I'll get same day drops, but never this early in the day, but it worked out. Get a little close-up view of these. Bunch of seasoning on them. A lot of lime off the jump and the Parmesan cheese. Those are the first two things you taste. This is a dry rub technically. Sometimes I find at Wingstop the dry rubs are like way too salty. This one's not bad. This is good. You're getting a little bit of that chili and garlic, mainly lime and Parmesan cheese. They're good though. These are very good. Heavy on the lime, which I like personally. I like that a lot. So the main flavors you're getting, lime, a little bit of that chili, a lot of that Parmesan, a little bit of garlic, but Parmesan and garlic, they kind of almost run into each other a little bit. Little ranch. That lime goes really well with the ranch. Overall, this dry rub is pretty good. I like dry rub. I prefer dry rubs over sauces, I guess, especially on bone-in wings. I got the boneless, like I said, strictly because of the price difference, and I was just looking to try the flavor. Wasn't really looking to, if I'm eating tons of wings, I want bone-in, but that wasn't gonna be the case today. I just wanted to try them. These are not spicy at all. So the chili is just chili powder. It's not a spicy chili. It just tastes like a smoked chili powder to me. This flavor, this is pretty different from anything that Wingstop has. It reminds me a little bit of their Cajun dry rub. So not identical, but there's definitely some similarities there, which isn't a bad thing. The Cajun is probably my favorite flavor, and lemon pepper. Those are my favorite ones, but this is good. I could see them, I think they should keep this one. This is a different type of flavor. You know, it's more, I think this would appeal to more people. I feel like more people would like a flavor like this. This flavor would be very good on fries too, if you're allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure at Wingstop you can do just about any flavor on fries. This would be a good one to put on fries. If it was a little spicy, this would make it a whole lot better. There is zero spice. None at all. All right, overall, we'll do one more here. This is a flavor that I could sit down and just eat a ton of wings with. You know, some flavors are just, like for me personally, if it's just straight buffalo and like a spicy buffalo, I'm not gonna be able to sit down and eat 15, 20 wings. But if it's a neutral flavor, like not neutral, but not as bold, I guess, like lemon pepper. I mean, lemon pepper, I can sit there and eat until I'm just sick, you know what I mean? But sometimes when the flavors are too much, I can't eat that many. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about or not, but that's one that it's just flavored just right. You know, it goes really well with ranch. It's salty enough, it's garlicky enough and limey enough to where it pairs perfectly with ranch. The only thing it's missing is just a little bit of spice, like just a little bit. And it would make it, in my opinion, probably a top 3 flavor at Wingstop. I mean, all this is very subjective, right? People are very particular about their wings, so what I'm saying, not everyone's gonna agree with, but that is what I like in a flavor on a wing. Something not super over the top, bold flavor, that's very mild, because when I'm sitting down eating wings, usually, when I say mild, I mean just not like too salty, too saucy, too garlicky, just mild in the flavor profile. Because like I said, if it was spicy, that would work better. But anyways, I want a flavor that I can sit down and just eat a ton of wings, because usually when I'm eating wings, that's what I'm doing. I'm eating them in excess. That's the only thing I'm eating, and just kind of how I like it, you know. With that being said, I'm sure there's an opposite crowd that wish they were more flavorful. So to each their own. Take it for what it is. That's what I think about them. I think they're good. I like those, especially as a dry rub. That's what I got for y'all today. Wingstop's new flavor, the Mexican Street Spice. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's it. That's a review. Y'all take care.